There are two keys to helping with H. pylori overgrowth issues that everybody misses. Hi, my name is Phil. I'm with Silver Fern Brand. The first key is this. You still need to restore a healthy stomach. Just eradicating H. pylori is not helping the stomach lining. It is not restoring healthy stomach acid levels. If you have slow gastric emptying, it is not helping with that. It's not increasing gastrin levels. It's not addressing all the rest of the issues. So the first key is even if you use an antibiotic to get rid of all of the H. pylori, and you want to eradicate all of it, you still have to do something to restore a healthy stomach, okay? That's the first key. The second key, and this one's gonna cause a lot of people grief. Did you know that the current research suggests that a low amount of H. pylori is actually good? It confers benefits to the host. So the second key is this. You may not want to wipe out all of it and eradicate all H. pylori. It isn't E. coli. This isn't a parasite. H. pylori actually in small amounts in the current research is suggesting that it provides benefits. So I'm going to suggest the second key is not to eradicate all H. pylori, but to address H. pylori so that it is at very low amounts and restore healthy stomach environment, so healthy stomach acid levels so that you can keep the H. pylori at bay. You want to restore a healthy stomach lining. You basically want to get rid of all the discomfort, right? Right. You want to feel good again. That's what you're really wanting to do. And acid blockers obviously are not the answer to that. So in restricting, inhibiting, and blocking acid is not addressing any of the underlying root causes of reflux, heartburn, burping, belching, indigestion, nausea, stomach discomfort, any of that. It's not doing any of that, okay? So from the Silver Fern Brand perspective, we have a different approach. Now here's the problem with our approach. It takes a little bit longer than just wiping everything out because antibiotics are like wicked fast. They're like, poop, gone. So our approach takes a little bit longer, but I would argue it's more effective. So the first product is Reflux Pro. Reflux Pro has two clinically studied ingredients. The first is called Gut Guard. It is a licorice flavonoid. It is a licorice flavonoid that is high in flavonoids and extremely low in the glycerin. It is very, very low in the stuff that causes people any concern. It has been clinically studied to be safe and effective long term. It is what we use to help significantly manage, I think I'm allowed to say that, manage H. pylori load. I think I'm trying to work with me here, people. It's what we use up front to help with H. pylori issues, okay? It is going to help the stomach lining. It's going to help restore a healthy stomach lining. It is going to improve gastric emptying. It is also good for the intestinal system. So that is a very good ingredient. We pair that clinically studied ingredient that, by the way, in and of itself has really good research for helping with indigestion, reflux, heartburn, all those things. We pair that with Mucosal. Mucosal is prickly pear cactus extract with olive leaf extract. That together basically it's like a salve. It coats your esophagus and your stomach to build a shield. And when you have a really healthy shield on your stomach, which by the way is also good for your intestinal system, your gut barrier and all of that, when you build a shield on your stomach, it's allowed to get better again. And you want this shield to protect against stomach acid because you want normal healthy stomach acid levels. And then when your stomach lining is healthy again, you get healthy inflammatory responses. You produce normal amounts of stomach acid and enzymes for that matter. And then you are able to have balance in your system. You don't need to block acid, you want acid, okay? So Mucosal and Gut Guard together, extremely effective by themselves in Reflux Pro. You have mild issues, you take one stick pack. You have really bad issues, you take two stick packs, one in the morning, one at night. Mild is occasional issues. Moderate to severe issues is you have it daily, frequently, and or you are taking antacids, H2 blockers, and PPIs. There's the answer to that. Now, many people want to even go more aggressive, and their stomach issues are connected to intestinal issues. We're familiar with this. So in that case, we pair Reflux Pro with Motility. That is our gastric rehab protocol. So Reflux Pro with Motility. Motility has picornel artichoke leaf extract, an extremely effective form of artichoke leaf extract. significantly increases bile secretion, good for the gallbladder, liver, all kinds of things. But for the purpose of digestive health, you need bile secretion for gastric emptying. You need bile secretion for detoxification. You need bile secretion to address constipation. The second ingredient in motility is called digestion. Digestion is how we're helping the parasympathetic nervous system. You're increasing serotonin by 30%. You're reducing cortisol by 42%. Clinical research studies show that it increases gastrin levels for helping with acid issues. It has been studied and helped with reflux, heartburn, burping, belching, the stomach issues, constipation, and diarrhea, and also increases DAO enzyme production. That's a lot. So when we put those two together, that is step one. We call this a pre-cleanup protocol. You're helping the stomach, you're turning the system on, you're opening the gates, you're unclogging everything, you're helping the liver, you're helping everything. You're making sure that when you do a detox that you can clear everything out. And then in step two, you do a cleanup, and then in step three, you do a buildup. That is what we would argue to be the effective way to address all kinds of digestive issues. I really don't care which ones they are. Now, that being said, even in the gastric rehab protocol, you need to take the right dosing. So there's a mild option and a moderate to severe option. Once again, if you are taking laxatives or acid blockers, you're going to want to do the moderate to severe option. You're going to stay on your acid blockers and laxatives for roughly 4 to 8 weeks, and then you will slowly start to wean off of them. If all of this is extremely confusing and you're not sure what I'm talking about, and you're like, he's just talking really fast, and he's an ugly bald man that looks like White Shrek, which, by the way, I love that nickname. That's a hell of a lot better than Alex Jones. Either way, let's say that you just need help. You really are like, Phil, I just need help. We have two really good options for that. One, you can send us a direct message. Please don't chat. We can't give you full answers in chat. Send us a direct message and say, will you please help me with a gut health protocol, or just say protocol. And then in addition to that, on the science team advisors we have, they will work with people one-on-one. You can engage them to work with you one-on-one. They are very, very good at what they do. Very kind people. They advise us on the science side a lot on different things, and they will work with people like you. If you want that one-on-one help, they're really, really good at it, okay? So I hope I answered all the questions. Yes, this is, I would argue, to be the effective way to help with H. pylori overgrowth. Thank you for listening to me rant. I appreciate it. If you have any questions, as always, just send us a DM. Bye.